We guys, do we still trust men at this point? Do we still trust men at this point? If Kubuze would propose to Faith and expects Faith to just accept being a second wife without even discussing this with her, I honestly do not know. So Kubuse's daughter had to be the one who was breaking it to Faith that Faith will be a second wife. And of course, this took Faith by a biggest storm of surprise because she never thought in a million years she would be a second wife. I mean, she does turn against it, and it seems like most people are really trying to convince her that this is a good thing for her, but she's just like, no, me second wifey, Abu, what do you all mean? Like, I am not a second wife, and I'm not about to be a second wife to anyone. But we do not know if Faith will be able to accept the position of being a second wife. Now, the relationship between Usia and Unkosi, it becomes more and more controlling, as Usia definitely wants to control Unkosi, control his movement, and control just about anything that has to do with Unkosi. Now, Unkosi has become a bit closer with Opalisa. It seems like they are trying to mend their broken relationship, but guess who is not happy about this? Who else? None other than Usia. Sia has grew extremely jealous of Unkosi and possessive, quite frankly, and she actually does not want anything, absolutely anything to do with Unkosi. She just wants to keep Usia under her lash, okay? But then again, I don't know. I honestly do not know. But it does seem like Unkosi have one of the toughest decisions to make, which is to choose between these two beautiful women. I can say that Unkosi does not have romantic feelings for Usia and does have romantic feelings for Upalisa. But once again, I do not know. We just have to wait and we will see what will transpire. Welcome to Mzansi Stories Recap. I'm back yet again reviewing one of your favorite Mzansi soapies, and in this video we are reviewing House of Zwide. So the opening scene, it was Zanella talking to her bae Usoga. Now Zanella was a bit worried. We can tell here in her facial expression that he has to tell Usoga that Zanella's mother of Faith still needs time and is still not convinced that Usoga is a good person. At Zanella's surprise, Zola was not angry at all. If anything, Zola was more understanding, saying that it's okay, babe. I understand that your mother doesn't like me as of yet, or she just needs time. She will get used to me and everything else will be fine. So also Zanella is surprised, shocked actually, that Usoga is not angry, because Zanella expected Usoga will normally be angry over this news. Now, Zanella proceeded and asked Zola how was his day. Zola said that he had a good day, more so because he was busy organizing Zanella's influencing a page, and it seems like people are liking Zanella a lot, so that makes him good, because it makes him be someone who is very good at his job at doing this organization gigs. It's hard to read Usoga, that one thing for sure. It's hard to read him, his facial expression. I'm trying so much to read what's going on in his mind, because we already know what kind of a person he is and all that. But we all know also Usoga lied and had a meeting with Ululu, where he threatened Ululu and told Ululu that it's very important that she backs off and stop interfering in his business with Zanella. So therefore, at this point, it's very hard to know what's going on. But I feel like Usoga already knows Uguti. Ululu will go and have a meeting with Faith, and then everything else will be fine after that, because Uluntuzana Uzola has already threatened Uzanele. Now, honestly speaking, you guys don't know how difficult for me it is to watch the scene, because it is a very, very triggering for me, for someone who have been in an abusive or rather in a domestic violence relationship. It's very hard for me. I'm not even gonna lie. It's hard because I just see a reflection in Zanele. I see myself with Zanele, and I'm just like, how could I have been so dumb? Like, how could I have been so dumb? So you all must know that I have been avoiding to do House of Zwide reactions or reviews due to the effects that it is a triggering to me. It is a trigger, but I have to watch at some point, and I have to get used to it, and I'm trying to be strong, you all. I'm really, really trying to be strong and all that. So yeah. So yes, as I was saying, because I don't want this video to be more about me, like you will all bear with me, okay? Like I said, it is a trigger to me, but yes, I need to give you all my reviews, and thank you for the love, you guys. Like, I see you. The channel is really growing. Thank you so much for the love, and I do get hate as well, so it is what it is, but I'm gonna try to make reviews more better and more interesting. Now, in the next scene, not Usoga Gesana, not Usoga, good boy gone bad. Soga, did not expect this from Usoga. Did not expect this from Usoga. Definitely a good boy gone bad here. So Usoga is now a ladies' man. If you are Zulu, you will know Uguti, someone who love ladies, a man who love ladies, we call that person Usoga or whatever, but it's Usoga. So, which then means his name means that he loves ladies or he likes ladies, and he's living it up. Guys, do you remember how a good boy Usoga was when he first joined House of Zwide? He was such a cute Zulu man. Not him Breaking Bad, Kesana, not him Breaking Bad. Did not expect this from Usoga. So Soga has bought a car because his main motive of buying a car is to impress them ladies. Usoga is like, them ladies needs to be impressed, and that's on period. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the car because I want to be smashing every day and all nights. Kesana, I'm like, hi Bosoga, did not expect you. Okay, I honestly thought you and Ona were soulmates and you will die, you know. So Usoga again, he has gone bad. He is Breaking Bad. He did buy a car, and it seems like him and Sandile are in a tavern, and someone announced that he bought a new car, and also the fact that now, to celebrate his new car, he's gonna buy everyone who's in that tavern a drink. I'm like, Nshani ke ngoku. So guys, like, yes, and Usandile is just as happy as Usoga was ever gonna be a ladies' man like this foods in a corner. Now in the next scene, we saw Pal. Owner called Upel, telling Upel needs to tell Mr. Zwide that she's not coming to work because our girl is busy with them driving license. So Upel is just confused, like, now why don't you tell your own father, you know? And then Lontusana owner is like, no, Pel, you know what, I just want to make this thing professional, and I think you should tell daddy, you know. So judging from this conversation, we can definitely tell Ona and Ufunani have had a fallout. This is why Ona really does not want anything. Not that she doesn't, but you know, she's trying to keep her distance. She's like, Can I be at my distance? Can I be at my distance? So we can see la ukuthi Ona is really trying to keep a distance from Ufunani. Hence, she's even telling Upel, not Pell being so confused again, not Pell being confused at what is actually going on. So then Upel is talking to Ules, Guti, hey, this thing is just confusing. Kesana, why would Ona want such a formal thing? And then Ules is like, oh, Gazenga Katala a drama, like, believe in me, like, Klare drama. One thing about Lomuzi, one thing about this company, it has drama, but I will advise you not to call Ufunani. If anything, call Ona and tell Ona Uguti, you know what, it's fine, she can take a day off and go and do her driving lessons. So then Pell does exactly that. Meanwhile, this is the next morning. We see good abo boys ba happy baba within happiness kesana. They smashed. They were like, if we knew that a car is a trick, we would have bought a car like 500 years ago. Yo, I did not know Guti I would smash if I have a car. You know, and then Usandile is like, did I not tell you? Oguti moto boy. They were like, okay, so now this is the life. Every day we're gonna be smashing you girls. Every day. Woo, sada guys. I mean, the fact that they are so excited at their big age, but but Usoga, guys, like every day, all day of my life, I am shook by Usoga. Did not expect this from Usoga. Did not expect this from Usoga. Expected it from Usandile. Expected it from Usandile. From Usoga, no. Like, it's just so unlike him. Meanwhile, Ululu called Usandile, informing Usandile because they can actually have that meeting. You will remember that Ululu said that he wants to see Ulontusana Faith. Meanwhile, we saw Isaac giving Ona some driving lessons. So, yeah. Now, in the next scene, we see Udorothi saving Faith with some food. So then Udorothi is trying to be smart to Faith, saying that, do you need something like, do you need me to feed you? Faith is like, no, actually my arm is healing. So, no, I don't want to be fed, you know. Now, guys, House of Sweden needs to give our girl some storyline. House of Sweden needs to give Udora some storyline because this cannot be it. This cannot be it, okay? House of Sweden needs to come through for our girl Dorothy because girl have been pregnant. We see that pregnancy growing, bro. We see the pregnancy growing, and I'm just like, House of Sweden, come through for our girl. Come through for our girl now. We need some storyline in that pregnancy, okay? Each and every day we see the belly bump. Each and every day we see the belly bump, and we just like, okay, we see you, Dorothy. We see you, Mama. We see you. But House of Zwide is not giving you a storyline. So hopefully after this Zola and Zanella saga, we're gonna see our girl getting a shine, a base, and a storyline. Now, in the next scene, we do see Usandile calling Faith, saying that Ululu has actually called him and said that she is ready for the meetup and she's gonna come by at work during a lunch time. Faith is like, great, Usandile, this is actually great news. I'm so glad that you managed to come through and make sure that the appointments actually happens. So Usandile is just as nervous and as scared, saying that he's happy as well because finally Faith will get to believe him and believe what he's saying. It is what it is. And even no Faith, we are sure it is about time. Hey, it is about time. We need to get that boy, okay? Mele simthole kahle la amncane ngakhona futhi, you know. Saying that it is definitely about them damn time. It is definitely about them damn time that it happens. Meanwhile, owner is just not getting, or is not grasping into these driving lessons, and she feels like Isaac is trying to be too nice and all that. So therefore owner is just like, Isaac, please teach me like I'm your child, like I am owner your child, okay? Please, that's the only way this whole thing will work. But Isaac is like, our relationship was just strained, and I don't want to put any strains in our relationship again. But owner is like, you know what, that will never happen again, okay? If you have to be hard on me, you have to be hard on me. You are my father, I still love you regardless of whatever that might have happened between me and you. So please teach me like I'm your child again. Let's just treat each other like I'm your child again, because that's how this whole shenanigans will work for both me and you. Isaac is like, Mara, if I'm just being honest, my dear, what you're doing is nonsense, okay? So meanwhile, the meeting finally happened between Ululu and Usandile. Lulu looks nervous, okay? She looks nervous. She looks like she's on a junkie something. But she looks nervous. She does say here that she lied about everything that she told Usandile. Her and Zola were in a relationship. Everything was going well. Sandile is so confused. Be like, Lulu, what are you doing? Lulu is like, actually, you know what? If anything, as soon as I realized Zola have moved on and is now posting pictures with Zanella, I started to act out. I started to be jealous. I started to stalk him. And I just started to do things that I shouldn't do, that I know that I shouldn't have done. And Sanjay is like, man, Lulu, this is not what you told me. This is not what you told me. Why are you changing your story now? Ululu is like, I am just really, really sorry that I had to put you all through this trouble when I'm busy coming up with these lies of Zola. Zola actually is a good man, is a good guy, is a good boyfriend, and just him moving on with another woman drove me crazy, and I just could not stand it. That's the reason that that's the reason that I just could not stand this whole situation.